Alright, that was a rough start. Here's more West of Loathing. Oh. Got that beam can. Alright, let's keep going. Well, I absolutely in love with this. Alright, so he needs broken leg medicine. At the mission. This is my main quest, side quest. Actually, let's ask, Susie Sniffs. Never was much for city living, too crowded and no. I imagine we'll be back on the trail soon. What do you think we should do next? If you're looking to get a move on westward, I reckon a train's the way to go. Didn't that map the hostler gave you have a marker for some railroad camp or other? Might be worth checking out. Good idea. So I don't want to do the main quest. Battle up. Under. Oh, you discovered a new map location. Button Willow Critic Store. Go there now. What do you want, Susie? There's another ranch out this way. Butterfield Ranch, Dairy Farm, mainland. Alright, we can check it out. See. Anything else? A reminder. Shelves laden with various goods. Take a look. Oh, bar of soap, length of rope, and oil. Desert eating and drinking. Oh, needles. Buy both of those. Pickaxe. Provides the option. I don't have enough money for that. Provides the option to hammer things in certain areas. Alright, that's all I can really afford right now. At first you're excited because you think this barrel is full of pickles, but they turn out to be novelty rubber pickles. This barrel smells like pickles and looks like an empty pickle barrel. Howdy there, Roko. Alright, I'm gonna head back to Dirtwater. Fix that robot. A few hundred yards up the trail, you see a solitary skeleton trudging towards the northwest. It doesn't seem to have noticed you, or anything else, really. Pack it! You've got the jump on him this time. 8 to 9. I'm gonna bring my snake in. Shoot! Okay, good. Oh no! Alright, we should be able to take it out here. Good stuff. Skeleton bone, gold tooth. Alright, so here's the bar. Piano player is not very good at his job. Try to fix him? Okay, pick the lock. You open the hatch and check out the machinery inside. There's obviously something wrong given all the plinking and springing and clicking noises coming out of the gears and stuff. It looks pretty complicated. Ugh. Alright, let's come back to this later. Ugh. Okay, thanks for them. Yeah. Saddle up. Check out Stern's Ranch. You encounter an overturned wagon surrounded by ruined books and broken pairs of spectacles. Looks like a family of especially literate homesteaders met an untimely end here. Tragic. Pour over the detritus and manage to find exactly one book that is both undestroyed and remotely interesting. Got an item, modern snake oil, for $1.59. Alright, so let's read that book. It's an old back issue of a popular magazine. There's a recipe for a new kind of snake oil concoction that looks like it might come in handy. Fight gives good medicine, a skill that lets you recover HP. There's a recipe for quick brew potion that fortifies your body, mind, and spirit, gives strong medicine, a combat skill that temporarily increases muscle, mysticality, and moxie. There's an article entitled Debilitating Toxins. Where are they now? bad medicine, a combat skill that reduces the target's mind. You don't want bad medicine. You don't want anyone else using this toxin against you, though. So you destroy the magazine. Better safe than sorry. Got a needle. Got another needle. Can I get this? No. Got another needle. It's a button cactus. Let's see. Between the smoke and noise, you're guessing that the contents of this outhouse are more dangerous than an average outhouse content. Let's just shoot him a bunch. Ha! Oh, good thing I have my partner here. My partner. Alright, victory. Got an item, toilet pistol. By the soft light of the fading embers, the outhouse is now safe as houses. Outhouses. Is now safe as houses. Outhouses. By the soft light of the fading embers, you see a glint of light from below. You hold your nose with one hand as you fish out your prize with the other. Toilet pistol. She carves another notch in the stock of her rifle. Cow hate flashes in her eyes. Her resolve intensifies. Susie has become stronger. Way to go! So, deputy pistol, 4 to 5. Deal stench damage instead of physical. Apply 5 poison to enemy. That's pretty good. I want to take this. Level up yet? Yes, I can. Oh, I still am not gonna have enough AP, am I? Oh. Rough. Yeah, I don't think I have enough AP. Maximum AP is still 2. God damn it. Whatever, at least I have a lot of speed now. The lockbox. True to its name, it's locked. There's still some beans in this pot. Got an item, blackened beans. All the books on this shelf are burned, but you notice something strange about the back of the shelf. Investigate. Your deft fingers find a hidden catch, and the back panel of the shelf slides away to reveal a secret compartment with the book inside. Mary Stern's diary. The toy box contains a single object, a creepily burnt porcelain doll. Let's see. A little girl's diary, browned a little around the edges, but otherwise untouched by the fire. Oh. First page says in a little girl's handwriting, "This is the diary of Mary Stearns." The AI in diary are crossed out and IA written above them. The diary starts out as a typical kid stuff. You flip ahead until you notice the writing getting shakier. Found a dolly under a cactus out back, and she told me her name was Grace. Mama and Papa don't believe me that she talks. Say I got a big imagination. Grace says the cows are gonna get us, but Papa says, well, we'll be okay cause this weren't never a cow ranch. Grace says he's wrong, but Papa won't believe me. Grace says she keep the cows away, but I have to play tea party with her. I don't like this kind of tea party, but Grace says it's important to keep the cows away. Mama was sad that they couldn't find Effie. Papa said she's been gone so long and they put a cross up, but Mama won't let him because she thinks she'll come back. Papa said she's only 11. How far could she have gone? Mama started crying again. Don't want to play tea party anymore, but Grace says I has to. Papa was out 2 days looking for Joey, but of course he didn't find him. Mama cries so much. I tried to tell her him and Effie are helping keep the cows away, but she don't understand. I told Grace I'm not playing tea party again. She says I gotta, and if I don't, cows will eat all 3 of us. She said either I get Mama or Papa to play, or else I gotta play by myself. It's the last entry. So, can I eat this turnip or something? Let's see. Can I drink this whiskey? Or this, not the hardtack. Have a turnip, dusty turnip, increases your muscle, mysticality, and moxie by 1. Dust off the turnip and eat it. Now you understand why people don't tend to eat raw turnips. Gained in effect turnip fuel. Oh, I need 5 mysticality. Shoot. Current 3. Might be able to get it up to 5. Increases your mysticality by 6 for the rest of the day. Alright. Tongue is extremely gross, and this tongue came from a demonic cow. Are you sure you want to eat? Yes. You can't eat that because you're already too full. Level up your grit to increase your appetite. Brr. Messed up. I blew it. Nothing left. Damn those devils. Kind of redundant. I don't see any bodies. Just those graves out front. Hope whoever dug them got away. Yeah. Oh. The safe is scorched, but its contents are probably still safe. A pile of loose boards. There's still some food on the shelf. Got an item. Jelly to escargot. Grits. Oh, I didn't read the description on that. Oh, instant grits. If you've got enough grit, you don't even need to add water. It increases your muscle by 3 for the rest of the day. The weird cow-shaped stain on the wall. Mary Stearns died February 18th. This flower is smoking. Pick it. Ow, ow, ow. You got an item, smoking chrysanthemum. Gwendolyn Stearns, devoted mother, died 1895. Jethro Stearns, devoted father, died 1895. Looks like Jethro's bones were dug up by some varmint or another. Search them. You find a charred locket among the blackened bones. You got an item, charred locket. Oh, this is another item. This flower apparently still has a lot of smoldering to do. This item goes on your lapel. Lapel. You'd call it a lucket on account of how it was lucky to escape that fire. The lock on this locket reminds you why they call it a locket. Pick the locket lock. Carefully pick the locket lock. Got an item, picture of Mary Stearns. Faded daguerreotype, a little girl. The name Mary is written on the back. Examine it. Photograph of a serious looking little girl. On the back is written Mary Stearns, Thanksgiving 1890. The crate, open it up. Handful of nails and ranch punch. That sounds disgusting. Okay, I need to get hungrier, get my mysticality up. Oh, that's right. Guess I'll go to... You find an abandoned crate which has mine stuff stencil on the side, which is the worst grammar you've ever seen, even in a time and place notable for its poor grammar. Alright. Ow, dang it. The tuna cactus. You're gonna have to deal with this cow if you want to explore this area, okay? Oh god, it's got a lot of health. Surrender. Seems your eyes were bigger than your fists when it came to that particular piece of beef. You gain an effect, angry. I don't know what that does. Howdy there, Roko. Alright, time to go to the rescue mission. See a streak of fire blast across the sky and land just over the horizon. You ride to the site of the impact and find a meteor. Pick up the loose pieces. Scour the area around the impact crater. You gain 687 meat. A little cluster of gin blossoms. Howdy, Susie. Looks over her notes. I think there's another ranch in this area. Don't know nothing about it. It's pretty new. Okay, we'll take a look. Discovered a new map location. Lazy Dude Ranch. Okay, yeah, this is just... Oh, no, no, no. Oh, okay, Susie says you should take the saltpeter back to the chef in Dirtwater. I actually totally forgot about that. Oh, she's happy. Gosh, a real-life nun. Yeah, I'm Sister Tabitha. I'm Ricky Chavez. What's the cots? Well, what with the cow tax and so on, I felt my faith would be better served by running this place as a clinic rather than just a church. I also sell medical supplies if you'd like your healing to go. Can I buy some medical supplies? Broken leg pill. Buy for 180. Ooh, that was a good burp. Pulpit has been pushed back against the wall. There's a haphazard stack of puke. A shelf full of medical supplies. Do you need any errands run or anything? Funny you should ask. I've been experimenting with the healing properties of a purple grass that grows near here, but I've run out. Would you mind picking some for me? It grows near a cave that makes an unusual humming sound. Humming cave. No problem. I'll be right back with it. Yeah, sorry. That's disappointing, but I trust you to keep your promise. Jeez, you don't have to guilt trip me. That's a completely unnecessary comment. Okay, don't want to go to either of those places. Go back to Dirtwater. Whew. I will go there later. Can't do that yet. Check on him. Well, hello, were you able to get some broken leg pills? Without them, I'm stuck just sort of lying here in the street. Yep, here you go. Whew, thanks. I feel like a new man again, or at least the same man with a new leg. That's good. Go drink some milk or something, okay? He waves and skips happily away. I really like this music. Oh, not the... I don't need the mercantile, but does it have needles? There's a lock. The padlock got its name because it's like a wizard that protects your house. Oh wait, the cook's in the bar. Boom. Poker room. This guy. Hey, you got that saltpeter yet? Yep, got it right here. That's the stuff. Thanks. Okay, the next thing I need is a certain kind of hot pepper. It's called a murder pepper. Because it's really spicy? Because it literally has a knife and kills people who ask dumb questions. They grow in an area outside of town. You should be able to find one if you just wander around a while. Okay. I'll have to make sure not to ask it any dumb questions. Let's see. Oh, wander. Catch a whiff of something that makes your eyes water. You trace it to its source, a vividly colored red shape hanging from a scraggly little plant. It must be the southeast western murder pepper that fella at the jewel was looking for. Grab it. Got an item. Your finger and thumb immediately start throbbing as you pluck the pepper. Toss it into your rucksack before it can do any more damage. Hot! I love my horsey. The good horse. Alright, this way. Boop, 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 boop. Oh god. Find me a murder pepper? Yep, here it is. Ah, nice big one. That'll last a while. Good going. Okay, so if you're still looking for stuff to do, I need someone to go check my mail. I ordered a new sauté knife, but I haven't got time to go fetch it myself. Here's the key to my post office box. Right. controller. I can just unplug this. Find P.O. Box 441, the one that belongs to the chef at the open box 441. Open the box and a torrent of junk mail falls out to reveal a knife just sitting loose in the box. Pick it up. Back to the chef. Even though you're holding it, you're still pretty sure there's no such thing as a saute knife. Anyway, it's too thin to use as a weapon, so it's not even worth stealing. The game knew. It knew what I was gonna do. Yep, here you go. Excellent. This will work a lot better than that hammer I was using. Okay, I only need one more favor from you, but it's the most important. I used to have this recipe for a very secret jerk sauce, but my jerk friend Dave J stole it from me, and then he died and took the secret to his grave. Literally. I mean, he was buried with it. Want me to dig up his grave? He's dead. He won't mind. Where's he buried? In the Dave yard, naturally. Well, okay. He's buried in the Dave yard. Dave yard. Why is it the fucking Dave yard? Oh, this game is best. Your heart skips a beat as you spy a floating cow skull in the middle distance. It doesn't seem to have noticed you yet. Approach it. Got the jump on him this time. This won't end my turn? Alright, this is busted. Woo! Holy shit. Crush that cow skull to powder, but not before you extracted the useful bits of it. The infernal soul fragment, cow fangs. Susie carves another notch in the stock of her rifle. Here lies Dave B. Died with his boots on, but not his pants. Dig up the grave. You dig up the grave just to check the veracity of the epitaph. Sure enough, boots, but no pants. Well, now I finally have boots. Oh look, I have 6 mysticality for some reason. I have 49 experience. I have 29 experience. No, I'm actually gonna go to... Where is it? Is it Turns? I think it is. Stumble across an overturned stagecoach. Put over. Muster your strength and get the stagecoach right side up. It's still an abandoned stagecoach, but at least it's less of an eyesore. I should be able to talk to this doll. Yep, the toy box contains a single object, a creepy burnt porcelain doll. Oh, okay. You're madder than a hornet. If your anger level gets higher than 1, you'll pass out from rage. It's the work of a moment to fix the doll's voice bet. It's... okay. Pull the string. Pull the string. The doll's eyes roll back into its head and its mouth begins to move. Hi, what's your name? None of your business, doll. The doll's head shakes back and forth violently. Hee, you're funny. You wanna play with me? Oh, I don't have time for games. That's okay, somebody else will come along soon. You're already dead anyway, hee. Doll goes silent. Okay. You shudder as you realize that talking dolls haven't been invented yet. Spooky. Pull the string. Hi, I'm Grace. What's your name? None of your business. Yeah, let's play. Hooray, Mary used to play with me. But we didn't get to... Surely. Hooray, the game is almost over. Mary did such a good job. The doll's eyes roll back forward. Go downstairs and get my cup. You know the magic word to make the mean cow let you into his secret room? Oh, what is it? Magic word is peanut butter. The doll goes silent. Got it. Peanut butter. You shudder as you realize talking dolls haven't been invented yet. There's a weird cow-shaped stain on the wall. Whisper, peanut butter. Atop this sinister-looking altar sits a copper goblet filled with what appears to be blood. Take the goblet, destroy the goblet, leave it alone for now. Destroy the goblet. You don't know what this is, but you know it's abominable. You grab the goblet and smash it against the altar. Everywhere the blood lane, cracks appear. The altar groans as it crumbles into ruin. And how? Yeah, that doll's fucking evil. Whew. Let's see, bad medicine. This is really good. Oh! I don't know. This is busted, so I'm gonna level that up actually. Alright, I'll save experience from. Talk to it. Grace's eyes glow red. She must know what you did. You'll regret this. You'll live to regret this. Hee hee. Her mouth snaps shut and her eyelids close. Well, that's only a bit ominous. Just... Grace isn't speaking to you anymore. Good riddance. Did I just foil Grace's plans? I love you, horse. I love you, Rocco. Off to the Dave yard. Howdy there, I'm Wandering Sally. Howdy, Sally. I'm Ricky. What's your line? Raiden, I wander all around these lands, just like it says on the label. And I buy a little here and sell a little there to make my way. Care to see my wares? Care to see the wares? Sure. Always use more needles. Oh, maximum AP +1? Boots have all of the extra buckles and stuff on them to help you get work done. What are my shoes? What are my boots? 'Cause I dug boots up. Oh, okay. Aside from the light dusting of what looks like blue chalk, these boots are remarkably well preserved for having spent so much time in the grave. I'm fine with my boots. Thanks, Sally. Where this soap comes from, they call it thope. Right, Dave Yard. This tree has dozens of messages carved into the bark, each reading Dave was. These remains look pretty restless. Put them down for good. Oh, yes! We'll shoot this target 3 times, doing 33 to 36 total damage. Do it. Skeleton of Dave dies. Skull chips. Hooray! Here lies Dave C. Went down in a theater. Here lies Dave J. Rapapapow. Dig up the grave and pry open the coffin. Instead of a corpse, it contains a garbage bag? Strange. Reach inside. You reach into the garbage bag and are surprised to find that it's full of pudding? No, it's not just pudding. It's pudding and motor oil. Who would do this? Keep digging. You finally manage to reach all the way to the bottom of the bag and retrieve a sodden lump from the bottom. You unglob the wad and dry it off, then wash your arm in a nearby ditch. Better be worth it. Dave's secret sauce recipe. Put these bones down for good too. So in the screen over here, I only have 2 other things, or 3 I guess. There's snake spleen, there's dynamite, there's a pistol, and there's my melee attack. Now I could probably... I'm gonna switch this up. Copy. Whoop. That's better. I'll rename video, camera, top right, top right, top left. Oh, they stay the same. Left. That's better. Oh yeah, that's way better. Alright, I'll just fan the hammer at him. Great. Got a skeleton bone and another skeleton bone. Yeah, because that doesn't block anything up there. Ooh, what's behind this tree? Nothing? Here lies Dave L. Died of a heart attack. See you in negative 36 years. Here lies Dave G. 18. Okay, he was looking to the sky to save him, but even the sky can't save a feller from like 40 angry bears. Looks like the gravedigger left his lunchbox here. Oh boy, free lunch. Got an item, Vienna blood sausage and thermos of spiked coffee, and they said there was no such thing. These bones are jumping around to beat the dickens. Beat the dickens out of them. And the hammer. Bah, 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 bah. The skeleton bone. Ooh, not yet. Here lies Dave D. The truth was out there. It killed him. Here lies Dave G. Murdered by a different feller named Dave G. It's a pile of bones that isn't moving around for a challenge. Dig through it. Got an item. Skull with an odd tag on it. Mostly just boring broken bones, but you do find a skull with a weird tag on it. The skull has a little paper tag tied to it, which has intercemetery loan on one side and some notes on the other. The tag on this skull has a serial number. It says it was borrowed from the submission catacombs on February 19th, 1886. Geez, this thing is really late. The back of the tag is the catacombs address on it. Discovered a new map location. Old mission. Goals. Check them out. Oops. Ooh. This is one of those things they have in mausoleums. You know, one of those big marble things with drawers full of skeletons. Open a whole bunch. We got the jump on them this time. Rowdy Dave Barth, smart Dave Carson, and untrustworthy Dave Oakley. Alright, I'm gonna fan the hammer. I'm gonna fan this guy. Ooh. Oh, he's a bean slinger. Uh oh, spooky. What's spooky? Oh, that's right. I used all my action. Oh, he's immune to poison. I should finish him though. Yeah. Victory. 2 skull chips. 3 up and 3 down is a thing they would say about this if baseball analogies were a thing now. Oh, I can fight more? This is one of those things they have in mausoleums, you know, the ones, you know, one of those big marble things with drawers full of skeletons. You just keep fighting them? That's kinda nice. Ooh, I can almost upgrade Deploy Snake. Nice. Skeleton mysterious Dave Earp gives Ricky Chavez the evil eye. Oh. Oh. Yeah, finish him off. Uh-oh. Ooh, I'm fine. Got a skeleton bone, handful of loose teeth. Wow, I can keep fighting them. Summons one adolescent snake, summons a snake tween. Three. Oh, probably the handful of loose. Oh god, some kind of ritual circle drawn on the ground in red chalk. This is a pile of mostly burned rags that maybe used to be a person? Investigate. Dig through the rags and find a few things that look like they're worth keeping. Got a gore-splattered scroll, human ashes, and a robe receipt. There's some kind of receipt here. The big stone sarcophagus. This is a receipt for the delivery of 150 black silk robes. Sounds pretty ominous. It's time you started gathering clues about the whole perambulating dead situation going on around these parts. You grab a notebook and paperclip the receipt to the first page. You got an item, Necromancer Journal. Check that out. This is a collection of the clues you've acquired in your search for the Necromancer's home base. Read. Open your Necromancer's Journal and examine the information you've collected so far. You found a receipt for delivery of robes. Looking at it more closely, you see that there's a surcharge for delivery past Boulder Pass. That means the Necromancer's lair is definitely west of the mountains. Good to know. Progress. Looks like that's everything you got so far. Alrighty. This is a human in the final stage of that whole ashes to ashes thing. Well, part of one at least. Human gets harder to keep track of when it's in powder form. It's the cremated earthly remains of a person. Someday you'll refer to these as cremains, but you will not approve. Oh, they'll refer to these as cremains, but you will not approve them for now. Oh, gore-splattered scroll. This scroll is almost too covered in blood and viscera to read. Lucky for you that you've gotten all that practice reading inside of a dog. Scrape the largest of the giblets off of the scroll and read it. It says to take a pile of human ashes, spread them out in the shape of a person inside a red chalk ritual circle. Sprinkle them with stardust and place a mostly perfect, or better, glass sphere where the heart would be. Anyway, that's the gist of it. The actual text has a lot more these and thous, such as like that. Plus there's a bunch of weird gibberish you're supposed to say out loud while you're doing it, right? Do I need stardust? Open a whole bunch. I'm just gonna take this guy out right now. Ooh. 7 to 8. Not gonna risk it. Gun is not great for poison. Gold tooth and full loose teeth. Alright, I think I'm done farming this. I have 54 experience. You're a city slicker and a witty trickster. Deadeye. Oh wow. Your crack shot, you can bullseye. Okay, yeah. I don't know what Hornswogglin did for me. Okay. Where to next? Snake Pit Mine. How about we check that place out? Shaggy Dog Cave. Your keen eyes detect a secluded cave in the near distance. Exploring it would definitely be a good use of your time. I want to go to Shaggy Dog Cave. Foraging. I'll have foraging. Alright, go in. There's a plaque bolted to the cave wall. Read it. A record of the events of the expedition to and in Shaggy Dog Cave, November 1887, as recorded by Jim Plaqueright. There's a bolted plaque. Okay. Having acquired through various and sundry means, a story which is interesting in its own right, but better saved for another time. That purporting to lead to a large cache of jewels and ingots of special metals hidden by the infamous highwayman and train robber Black Cole Jr. The years before the cows came home. I, Jim Plaqueright, along with 3 compatriots, these being Nathaniel Wyman, Cyrus Howard, and Douglas Watts, set out to find Shaggy Dog Cave and the aforementioned treasure. Our equipment and provisions consisted of 1 cart and a horse to pull it, 4 additional horses to be ridden, 2 shovels, a spade, and a mining pick, a large coil of rope, 1 large basket of eggs, as well as an assortment of other trail provisions, cookware, my own collection of blank plaques, and engraving pieces, 1 large and shaggy dog, and a butt for. After traveling for 2.5 days to the south and east, we arrived at a small town named Dirtwater, the largest settlement in the vicinity of Shaggy Dog Cave. Leaving the dog to watch the horses, the 4 of us entered the local saloon and each ordered a beer, except Cy, who was satisfied with water. The barman provided our drinks as requested, and then withdrew a small wooden box from underneath the bar, asking us if we'd care to witness something real interesting. Considering that we still had quite a few hours left to travel, we politely declined it and asked him if he knew the way to Shaggy Dog Cave. He replied that he had never been there personally, but gave us rough directions, correlated nicely with notes on our map. This is stupid. Upon leaving the saloon, we discovered to our dismay that some unknown villain had tampered with our wagon. Fortunately, the only supplies missing were the butt for and the entire basket of eggs, apart from one that Doug had concealed within a pocket for safekeeping. We also discovered that the dog had been absconded with one of the horses, forcing Nate and Cy after a drawing of lots to share. After acquiring a barrel of fresh water for the trip, as well as a replacement butt for, we headed out into the open desert. The sun shone down mercilessly upon us, though we took small solace in the fact that it would have been far more intolerable had we made this expedition during the summer months, rather than November, in order to pass the time on the trip and risk becoming dazed from the heat and susceptible to desert mirages. We exchanged stories of our youth, which I will not be retelling here for reasons of length. However, I will relate to you the 3 odd occurrences that happened to us during our trek through the desert. The first was 2 or 3 hours out of Dirtwater, when Nate noticed a glint of sunlight upon a metallic object partially buried in the sand. This was revealed to be a brass oil lamp of foreign design and manufacture, which, fortuitously, still contained a quantity of oil. Deciding this might come in handy, we stashed it in the wagon with our other tools. Our next encounter was with a nomadic goblin tribesman we discovered spoke excellent English. They inquired as to our destination, and we replied that we were looking for Shaggy Dog Cave. Though we did not disclose the reason for our journey, the goblin confirmed that we were heading on the correct course, and mentioned that he had only a short time earlier witnessed a large and shaggy dog riding a horse in the same direction. We all agreed that this was an unusual sight indeed, and continued on our way. Sometime later, we encountered a large adobe hut, occupied by 2 identical seeming old men with wild hair and long white beards. They invited us to take shelter from the heat, which we gratefully accepted, and introduced themselves as hermits. This struck me as peculiar, given that there were 2 of them, but I felt it would be rude to question them at that point. One of the hermits confirmed that we were near Shaggy Dog Cave, and the other hermit confirmed that what his brother said was true. They also commented that they had seen a large and shaggy dog riding a horse in that direction. We all agreed that this was an unusual sight indeed. The hermits refreshed our water supply in exchange for our butt for, and we continued on our way, excited to finally be nearing our goal. After 2 more hours, we finally arrived at Shaggy Dog Cave, carefully keeping our excitement in check, lest we become incautious. We unloaded our equipment and supplies from the wagon, took a brief respite in the cool shade of the cave entrance. To celebrate our arrival, Doug unpocketed and shared the egg he had saved from our basket that had been stolen in Dirtwater. Once we were arrested, we decided the time had come to explore the cave. Discovering that we had neglected to pack torches, lanterns, or any other light source with which to illuminate the cave, we declared that it was indeed fortuitous that Nate had discovered that antique oil lamp during our travels. He gave the brass a quick shine and then lit the wick, and we were relieved to discover that it lit easily and provided a very adequate amount of light. As we headed into the cave, we were further encouraged by the fact that the floor was quite even and easy to traverse. There were no side passages which might cause us to become lost. Despite this, I resolved to hang a number of plaques to mark our progress through the cave and engrave them with the tale of our journey, such that others who discovered the cave after us might be entertained and edified by our story. Soon we came to the end of the tunnel. While Nate, Cy, Doug took turns with excavation, I completed the last of the aforementioned plaques. It was a matter of perhaps an hour before Cy's shovel struck a wooden surface with a hollow noise and pulled the traditionally styled treasure chest out of the hole with great excitement. The chest was locked with an ancient and rusting iron padlock which broke easily from a single swing of our pickaxe. We opened the lid slowly, and the flickering light of the antique oil lamp shone brightly upon jewels of every color, shining ingots of precious metals, just as promised by the legends of Black Coal Jr. Joyous at our triumph, we loaded the chest into our wagon and began our journey home. Thank you for reading, and may your own endeavors be equally successful. Signed, Jim Blackright. It's a hole, a completely empty one. Huh. Well, I just, walked through and read this story and don't get anything. I don't like Shaggy Dog Cave anymore. I'm going to Snake. Ah! An exposed meat vein. Look at the mining equipment. You have no idea what any of it does. Ask Susie to explain it. Explain it to Susie. Hey Susie, what? I just wanted to tell you about this mining stuff. Okay. So, this first machine here, it's an automatic silver cutter. Susie stares at you blankly. Move on to the next machine. And this thing over here, this thing is used to extract columnar peat. Fracture it. Susie sighs. Keep going. And this third machine, this is an adult-rated ore excavator, a Ferris Jack rock sloffer, an acidic curves, an adult-rated ore excavator. It converts slag into centenary gravel, shale into unrefined fuel, dust into metamorphic ash. Isn't that interesting? You got a perk, Mine Splainer. Susie rolls her eyes. Are you finished? Yes. Ow. Yipes. It's a coffee cactus. You can see a snake coiled up in the little hole. Pull it out and punch it. I'm gonna summon my adolescent snake. Yeah. Deploy another snake. Oh. Nice work dispatching that. Extract some of the snake's most valuable organs. Snake liver. Collect 2 venom from the snake's fang holes. Skin it with your trusty knife. Coal snakes. Hooray! Dig through it. Butterfly. Meat nugget. Mine splaining bonus. There's a smoking snake in this smoking hole. Pull it out. I'm just gonna fan him. Bam, bam, bam. Really smoked that snake. I mean, you didn't smoke it like you smoke a cheroot. You just smoked it figuratively. I got snake venom bladder, 2 medicine, and another coal snake. Your hat's already got a hat band on it. You don't want to be the person who shows up to the party wearing multiple hat bands. Okay? Cache of mining supplies. You got a smelling salts and dynamite. This den is full of snake eggs. Pull them out. Got the jump on them this time. Boy snake. Baby coal snakes. I'm gonna deploy a second snake. These snakes are rad. I love these guys. Oh! Add medicine. And then blast him. Oh. Blast him. Gain 60 meat. You grab the rest of the eggs from the den and shove them into your briefcase. Soon they'll hatch and feel right at home. Plus 3 venom. There's not enough skin on any of them worth collecting. Hooray. Somebody left their pick here. Pick it up. I got a pickaxe. Glad I didn't buy one earlier. An exposed meat vein. Find it. Pick away at the exposed meat deposit. You got an unrefined meat nugget. 36 meat and you gain 5 experience. I want to go outside because I'm pretty sure there's exposed meat vein out here. Yep. Oh. I just increased my pistol damage by so much. To sell it. Howdy there, Roko. Oh, so much stuff I can do. Alright, back to dirt water. I love this game. This is so good. Uh-oh. You hear a rustling sound and trace it to a small gulch nearby. Peeking over the edge, you see a goblin rustling around in a bush. The brush. Presumably, it's a gulch goblin rustler. Always kind of assumed that referred to a different sort of rustling, though. Looks up at you and makes some angry sounding goblin noises. Scam some food off of it. Hey quick, there's a cougar coming. We have to distract it. Do you have any food to throw at it? Hurry! Got an item. Goblin sandwich. Thor! Okay, no, it is the saloon. Got that recipe yet? The one my jerk friend Dave J took to his grave? Yeah, I got it. Hey, thanks a million, buddy. Now my slop will be world famous. Here, let me give you a little something for all your trouble. It fell in the slop, but it's still good. The old sloppy toppy, they call this. All in a day's work. Okay, and now I can put coal snake skin on it. Put the coal snake skin on your hat, making it slightly blacker than it was before, at least in the area right above the brim. Howdy there. I'll turn on stupid blocking for a bit. Oh, didn't mean to do this. Don't want to go this way. Saddle up. The Coleridge mine now, I guess. A nearby hissing sound alerts you to the presence of a snake, or at least something that sounds like a snake, which turns out to be a goblin cooking flapjacks on a flat and baking hot rock. The grayish batter sizzles as the goblin pours out some more, and then they look up and give you a surprised look. Hey, what? What, a human? Hey, what two doing? What two doing out here, you? You two thieving flapjacks, maybe? Nope. Talk to it. Be calm, I will not jack your flaps. Did I say that wrong? I will not flap your jock jams. Flapping? Please, what are you wanting? Distract it and pick its pocket. Two waiting and looking behind. Many snakes, two approaching, unheard for flapjacks are sizzling. Snakes. These are delicious ingredients, but I am seeing not snakes. Never too minding, I mistake. Perhaps a stick? Goodbye, I too leaving. Gain 16 meat and 10 experience. Turning stupid blocking off. Just do something in OBS. Okay. I'm back. Alright. There's a row of lockers here. Must have been used for storing the personal effects for the fellows who used to work this mine. First one is labeled Ellsbury WM and doesn't have a lock on it. Label on the second one is covered in some kind of white goo. The third one is labeled Loose Ben and has a combination lock on it. Open the third locker. Combination lock on here and you don't know the combo. Well darn. Open the second locker. You open the door to reveal a skeleton covered in the same white goo that was on the outside of the locker. Ah, you get it. This guy must have died after his co-workers played a prank on him where they stuffed him into his locker and then filled it with shaving cream. I can't believe you dang jerks stuffed me into my locker and then filled it with shaving cream. I died from that, yells the skeleton, confirming both your insights and his vengeful, murderous intent. Get ready for a fight. We got the jump on him this time. Uh-oh, shaving cream covered skeleton. He used bad medicine on him. Ooh, that deals a lot. Okay. Ooh. Okay, I'm good. I'm good. Shaving cream covered skeleton attacks Ricky. You're dead, kid. See ya! Susie shoots a shaving cream. Okay, shaving cream covered skeleton dies. Well, at least he's not suffering anymore, and his bones are really clean. Unrefined meat. Oh, yes. Whoa, this just opens into a 30-foot shaft. You're gonna need a rope or something. Alright, let's check out the old mission. There's an open grave here and it doesn't have a skeleton inside. I wonder why they're asking for rent. Jump in and see what you find. Oh hey, the previous tenant left some stuff. Well, it's all yours now. Skeleton bone, grave dirt. Increases your spooky. It's like regular dirt, but spookier. The honeymoon is definitely over for this old tarnished silver thing. Sorry, the catacombs are off limits. Aw, but I always wanted to see the catacombs. Not without my sister Mary's permission, which is the only other nun here. Aha. It's an empty relic case with a spot for a skull. It's an empty relic case with a spot for a pelvis and then finger. Oh my goodness, oh my goodness. What's wrong, sister? They came back. They just came back and took them. I couldn't stop them. Oh. Oh. They came back. They just came back and took them. I couldn't stop them. Whoa, slow down. What happened? Our holy relics. The saints just stormed up out of the catacombs and took them back. Wow. Didn't know what to do. I thought maybe they'd fire me if I tried to stop them. The cardinal will be here any minute. What am I going to do? Start with, take a deep breath and try to calm down. Okay, what's your name? I'm Sister Mary. My name's Ricky. Now what's this about saints? Our mission is to protect 3 sacred relics. I'm the relic keeper. It's my specific job to look after them. Wait, do they call you Memento She shows you the ruler she keeps tucked in her sleeve. No, they do not. Okay, sorry. So what happened? The saints, oh, it's too horrible. They came to life somehow. They came up out of the catacombs all skeletal and ghastly looking. I mean, it's probably blasphemy to say that, but I nearly fainted. And they took back their relics? Yes, and if they aren't recovered before the cardinal gets here, I'll be in so much trouble. Uh-oh, how much time is there? Well, actually, he's months overdue, so it's probably not all that urgent, but still. Alright, I'll get them back for you. Oh, thank you so much. Oh, wait a second, are you going to have to fight them to get the relics back? Because that's probably blasphemous too. Probably? But if black magic brought them back to life, that's like super blasphemous, right? So it evens out? Oh dear, the cardinal is going to want to have a very long talk about this, but go ahead and do what you must, I suppose. Pew pew, pew pew, pew pew. You're not a priest, so you shouldn't mess with any of this stuff. Pew pew. Good luck down there. The coffin looks like it was hauled down here fairly. It's empty. Curious. It's a precariously balanced pyramid of skulls. They're all riled up and twitching. Kick it over. Are you sure? There's a lot of them in there. And they're really mad. Maybe angering all of them at once isn't a great idea. Pick up. Uh-oh. I think I could just take them out one at a time. Oh. Uh-oh. 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 Got your ass kicked all the way up the stairs. You gain an effect angry. You get so angry about losing that fight that you pass out. Zzz. You wake up the next morning in your bed. Susie must have carried you back here after you got knocked out. You're a little sore, but not otherwise any worse for wear. You're pretty hungry though, and sober. Let's mosey. Day 3, you get the idea. Got my ass kicked. Actually, I'll call him his name. Humming cave and get the purple grass the nut wants. Submission catacombs that still need help retrieving their relics. Okay. I'm actually gonna check out Lazy a Dude Ranch. Oh, another stupid. Looks like somebody's been washing ferrets in this thing. Yuck. An old burnt crate. Guess it came with the property. Get open. Ranch dressing and ranch punch. Hey, like howdy, I'm selling herbal remedies. Care to buy? Kinda herbal remedies. Kind that are gifted to us by Gaia without any interference by human hands. So, weeds? That's a derogatory term created by the man, but yeah, basically. Oh. Howdy. Hey, yeah. Howdy, man. What's happening? Yeah, that's what I was wondering. Oh, not much, man. We moved on to this little patch of land to grow crops, but then decided it's more natural to just let Gaia grow whatever she wants, right? I bet that's a lot easier, too. Right on, man. Neat. Where'd you get that hat? Oh, this? A friend of mine made it, man. Forget which one. What'll you take for it? Well, I have been thinking of trying a new style, man. Maybe like one of those hats the army guys used to wear back in the day. Like, kind of an ironic statement, man. Old fort over yonder that-a-way. I'll swap you if you can find one of those. Marks the location of a nearby fort on your map. Fort all dead. Okay, I'll check it out. Groovy, man. Howdy, I'm Ricky. I'm Louis. Louis Lathrop. Why the long face, Luis? Aw, jeez. Basically because I'm stuck here farming with a couple of dummies who don't know how to farm a dang thing, so they just let the weeds grow and call it natural. I am so sick of eating dandelions, I could scream. Why don't you leave? I haven't got any meat or any other prospects or anywhere to go. I mean, dandelions are terrible, but they're better than eating dirt. This is such a mess. How'd you get in this predicament? I headed west after graduated baking school. Fell in with these guys because they talked a big game about natural grains. Fool that I was. I didn't realize all they were really interested in was getting silly on local wheat and not doing any work. So you're looking for work? Gosh, yes, desperately. The only trade I know is baking, though. Know somewhere that's hiring a baker? Heck, even unpaid would be better than this if it comes with room and board. I just want to get out of here. Oh, sorry. Sucks. Well, if you hear anything, please let me know. Manure. Huge supply of unused fertilizer. Weeds. To your delight, you see the silhouette of a big circus tent towering over the pines. I'm going to the circus. Well, this is a little weird. You didn't expect to find a circus all the way out here. Basically nobody around for miles. There's a rodeo clown manning the ticket booth. Well, there hasn't actually been a rodeo since the cows came home, so I guess he's just a clown. Clowns. Yeah, I hear ya. Them fellas put me right off my feet. So creepy. When I was little, my uncle would give me nightmares with old stories about them. Oh sure, you mean the old tales about demon cows and demon clowns fighting down in hell? Yeah, and how rodeo clowns dress up like that because the first rodeos were in reenactments of those battles and it became a traditional thing. I remember them stories from when I was a youngin' myself. Ain't thought about that in decades. Don't be fouling up your britches though, these clowns is just fellas in makeup. Yeah, I know, still creeps me out though. Northern Clown Wart. As you approach, the clown puts on a basically cheerful expression. A basically cheerful facial expression that retail employees use when the last thing they want to deal with is a customer. They're not allowed to say so. Talk to him. Welcome to Barnaby Bob's perfectly normal travel and circus sideshow, sir. How can I help you? I'd like to run away with the circus, please. Eh, are you a little old for that? Sorry, we are hiring. Darn. I'd like to see the circus, please. Well, you came to the right place then, heh? But if you want to get inside, you'll need a ticket. And presumably you can sell me one? Why, certainly I can. That's my job after all. For you, sir, a ticket will cost 5,000 meat. Say what? Does it seem a bit high? I promise you, sir, at this price, it's a real steal. Well, you've got that right. Why is it so expensive? Well, now, this is no podunk little traveling circus. We've got rides, games, food, and amazing demonstration of knife throwing skill by none other than Barnaby Bob himself. Tell me more about the rides. Well, I suppose I should say ride, but we haven't had a single grisly merry-go-round accident since, well, we stopped turning it on. Think about the games. Oh, we've got tons of them. Does 3 count as tons? 3 is more like some. We've got some of them. Tell me more about the food. You've got your favorites. Popcorn, sarsaparilla, fancy new bottle caps, and get this. Did you hear about the new thing a fellow invented? Cotton candy? Yeah, I think I might have. Well, it's still patented, but we're pretty sure we figured out how it works. Mostly, more or less. What about Barnaby Bob? Oh, the boss is a real master of knives, let me tell you. He does this amazing stunt where he gets a volunteer from the audience up on stage and throws knives at them. He never misses his target. Did you leave out the part where he puts an apple on their head or something? Wait, what? Oh, right, sure. You did a very good job of selling me on this. Why, whatever do you mean? Attempt to hornswoggle the clown. Look, I'll drop the act. You don't know who I am, do you? Did I? Ricky Chavez, Bureau of Traveling Entertainment Inspections. Bureau of... That's not a thing. Is that a thing? It's a thing. Very serious thing, and your ticket prices won't be an encouraging note in my report. Whoa, now, hold on. So what's the actual fee? 500 meat. I don't think so. I'll be back. That hornswoggling 2 of 5. Oh. I have a lot of meat, but... Alright. Find a pair of saddlebags slung over a tree branch. Stenciled letters on the side read, "Property of Fort All Dead Library." Dig through the bags. The bag is full of books, mostly boring military field manuals. You do find one specific interest to you, though. Modern Snake Oiler, issue 111. Read that. Let's see. There's a recipe for quick brew potion that fortifies your body, mind, and spirit. Increases your muscle, mysticality, and moxie. There's a recipe for a new kind of snake oil concoction. Lets you recover HP. There's a fold-out chart listing all the hottest new poisons. Expert Poisoner, a passive skill that multiplies the amount of poison you apply to enemies when you poison them. Strong Medicine. Afterwards, you accidentally drop the magazine in a puddle, ruining it. Sucks. Combat skills. Strong Medicine increases. Oh, that might actually be worth leveling up. First do no harm is how that oath you didn't take starts. This must be what the nun was talking about. Pick it. You got an item. Purple grass. These rocks are weirdly organized. Snake isn't gonna let you pass without a struggle. Struggle it is. Okay. So I'm definitely leveling that up. So I'm gonna use bad medicine on him. Then I'm gonna use strong medicine on myself. Then I'm gonna blast him. And then Susie's gonna blast him. Woo. Then I'm gonna blast him. And then he's gonna die. You got an item. Snake Spleen and Electric Snakeskin. Seven spell damage. I don't care much for that. Wow, what is that thing? Oh! What in the world? Teleporter. Humming cave inside. Bizarre ruin. This looks dangerous. This monolith is dark. Looks like there was a huge cave-in at some point. A weird device. Take it. You got item. Strange stone arrow. This is a triangular object made out of a strange stone-like material, shot through with the channels of smooth black glass. Might be able to take that cow out now, but I'm gonna go to Fort Aldead first. The professor's house. See, the strange stone arrow you just found starts going crazy, beeping and booping, whirling around off its own accord. It practically drags you in the direction of a strange, decrepit-looking house. Check it out. Oh god, it's far. The beeping machine leads you to a ramshackle house in the middle of the desert. Professor's toilet isn't in very good repair. Flush it. You gain 1 XP. This appears to be an extremely powerful magnifying mirror, basically an inside-out microscope. Check yourself. The microscope mites that live in your eyelashes seem to be getting along just fine. You gain 5 experience. These books are so boring, it's a wonder the shelf isn't full of holes. Excuse me, my name's Ricky Chavez. What? What? Oh, I didn't notice you come in. I'm not used to visitors, but folks generally call me the professor. Something I can do for you? Well, I found this bleeping gizmo, and I sort of followed the bleeping, and led me here. Well, I'll be. This certainly led you to the right place, young man. This is El Vibrato technology. I happen to be as much an expert as anyone alive today. El what now? El Vibrato. They were an ancient race that lived here long before humans. Well, they mostly lived underground, so they might still be living, as far as I know. Never seen a peep of an actual person, though, just the machine they left behind. Were they space aliens? Could be aliens or genius prehumans or an entirely different terrestrial evolutionary line. At this stage of investigation, it's impossible to say. Isn't it exciting? Here, let me have a closer look at your bleeping gizmo from the device. Aha! As I just suspected, this is one of their transponders. It detects other El Vibrato technology and homes in. See, that'll be why it led you here. I've got a thing I've been trying to repair. Tinkers around with the transponder for a bit and then plugs a strange stone marble into a socket on it. There you go, good as new. Just swipe up or down to turn it on or off. Swipe? Now I gotta warn you, this device will lead you to abandon El Vibrato technology, but it might also attract unwanted attention. From what? From the El Vibrato technology. You'll see what I mean. Careful. Okay. No, now that I think about it, you've arrived at a perfect time. In order to get anywhere further with my research, I need more samples of El Vibrato tech. But searching for it eats up all the time I could be using to research it. I get you. Right, you're the adventuresome type, so bring me back whatever devices you find, and if I can get them up and running, you'll benefit both of us. Right, deal. Great, first priority will be to get my Keystone Fabricator running. Lock their doors and things with these little stone alloy blocks, see? So if we can make our own... See you again. Have you got those 5 piles of scrap yet? Not yet. That's got to be our first priority. We don't get much further without it. Oh, I can't believe I just skipped that. These books are all about concepts too advanced for you to even recognize. Doesn't look like this guy sleeps very much. Dresser contains 10 instances of the same exact shirt and 20 identical socks. This is a Professor Keystone Fabricator. Waiting on some parts to finish it. Hint, hint. The professor says that this device calls out to other El Vibrato machinery. Spooky action at a distance. You don't trust it. Professor told you how to turn this thing off. Do you want to shut it down? Yes. Slide your finger down the central track like the professor showed you. The transponder goes dark. Creepy. Not what I want to do right now. I want to go to the rescue mission. Smell it before you see it. A skeleton trudging toward you, covered with mud and muck and smelling like garbage juice. It must have crawled out of some horrible bog nearby, and if the skeleton smells this bad, the bog must be unimaginable, so it makes sense that even a skeleton would want to get away from there. Fight it! Blup, 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 blup. Good thing I killed it right away. Handful of loose teeth chips. You won. Now to wash every part of you that even came near that thing. Good job. Were you able to find the humming cave in the purple grass? Yep, here you go. Wonderful, thank you very much. Blessings upon you. Buy some medical supplies. I don't want this medical supplies. You encounter a cowpoke trying to ride her horse up the 45-degree surface of a rocky ridge. They're both having a hard time. Leave them to their struggle. Or all dead. Excuse me, sorry, pardon me, sorry about that, pardon me. Strategy. The giant map of the region. The table has a little model of the region on it. Toilets are all very clean. Flush this one. Flush this one. The flush handle is missing though. Flush this one. Whee! There's no force in the universe that can get this tarp off this crate. These crates are just decorative. This footlocker at the foot of the bed, but it's not locked. Needle. This footlocker is still locked. The lock on this footlocker has rusted away to nothing. Chemical bullet, full canteen. Chemical bullet. In addition to lead, this bullet is made of a substance that is highly poisonous when it gets into your blood. Okay. Something I use in combat. This is also used in combat. Okay. This footlocker is only half locked. Pick the lock. Incendiary bullet, military grade whiskey. This one only contains important military air. Shelves filled with the skeleton army's food supply. Pick up a box at random and read the label. Sugared crickets, awful. Crushed tongues, horrible. Mushy blood and syrup, blech. Dried termites, nasty. Cooked blood and lard, yuck. Roasted ants a la mode, nauseating. Salted sand, nasty. Green tongues, foul. Desiccated bat guano, yuck. Desiccated bat guano, revolting. The trash can smells terrible. Dig through it. Got an item, old patrol cap. This is a style of cap that the army used to issue to soldiers but doesn't anymore. Some decades hence it will be lost to history and then reinvented from scratch. I think Moxie. Oh god. Somebody left their knapsack behind. Cryptic note about ley lines. Also an evil looking leather bound tome. Introductory Mex. The last thing is a little diary which you decide to leave in there in case the owner comes back looking to read it. It seems to have been written by one of the necromancer's cultists. He and several others were reanimating the dead soldiers here on the theory that the best undead army would be a literal undead army. The hitch in the plan came when they raised the officers who decided they weren't going to take orders from a bunch of weirdo civilians. The last entry suggests the author and his cohorts were planning on abandoning their station and reporting back to the necromancer. But the entry ends abruptly in the middle of a sentence. Fascinating. There's no name on these stones. There's a patch of pepperoni mold growing out of this grave. Uh-oh. This mass grave is absolutely teeming with those skeletal riflemen. They don't seem to be interested in getting out. You could definitely jump in there if you were itching for a fight. There's one wandering in the end of the pit nearest you. Hop in. Ooh, skeletal rifleman. Okay, I definitely gotta lower his moxie. He's gonna deal damage with the gun. Yes! Can't do anything! I'm too powerful! Instant grits. Fight more. So, bad medicine. Bad medicine. Can I double bad medicine someone? I can. That's busted. That's really good. I think I lowered its moxie so much. Got smelling salts, hooray! I'll walk away. 194 experience. Ooh. Ooh. Oh well, I like bad medicine anyways. Alright, I gotta try this out now though. Ooh, 3 of them. Just gonna bad medicine all of them. Now none of them can deal that much damage. This one's the weakest. I'll just attack this one. Whiff! 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 Am I just too strong? I think so. Moxie is too low, so they can't actually do anything to me. You're gonna make me fight 4 though? I don't think I want to fight 4 at once. Excuse me, sorry, pardon me. Off to Lazy Dude Ranch. Spot a hellcalf grazing off the side of the trail just as it spots you. Its eyes glow and 2 shadow cows split off from it, forming a small, frightening herd. Right into their midst. Okay, these things are powerful. Should be fine. I'll just lower all their moxies. Just try to take out the weakest one, which I think is this one. Yeah. Yeah, so I should be able to take this one out easy. Oh! Okay, okay. So what, it just did 19 damage? So this will keep me alive. Uh-oh. Uh-oh, no, no! Susie, your death will not be in vain! This will finish him. Managed to defeat the calf and all of its shadows, and in doing so slightly reduce the amount of evil in the world. Gained 20 experience, 2 tainted beefsteak, infernal soul fragment, 57 meat, and 3 extra thick leather. Susie carves another notch in the stock of her rifle. Cow hate flashes in her eyes. Her resolve intensifies. Susie has become stronger. That was a tough fight. Nice, man. Water is like commerce, man, except natural. Can you dig it? Strange head sack. Yeah, groovy. +4 muscle? I don't want this. Its hat is more like a sack woven from red, gold, and green wool. Like something out of a dream. Howdy again. Alright, time to go back to the rescue mission. Oh wait, no, I already gave her this stuff. Alright, I gotta talk to Susie then. I don't know what to do. Am I forgetting about anything? Bartender. Professor. Catacombs. That's all, that's it. Okay, what place have I not gone yet? Oh, I don't have anywhere else to really explore. Dynamite Dane's discount dynamite their house. I'll go there now. Oh god, he's blowing everything up. A year's supply of dynamite. Dynamite 1 year is stenciled on this crate in official looking typeface. Dynamite Dan is so happy. Round a corner in a box canyon and find yourself face to face with a pyro boat. You're boxed in. Shouldn't be a problem. Yeah, easy kill. Susie carves another notch in the stock of her rifle. Brass bull ring. And cow fangs. Yep, this is the place I've been looking for. I'm ready to fight this cow. Bad medicine him up. Buff my own stats real quick. And then blast him. You're too close to yourself to do that. Victory! Painted beefsteak, extra thick leather. Susie carves another notch in her stock of her rifle. Susie becomes stronger. A haystack. There's a rope tied to a fence post here. Grab it. I got a length of rope. There's something buried in smoldering embers. Red hot poker. Ow, ow, ow. Does hot damage instead of physical. You notice some words carved into the side of the outhouse. Curly was here. Wait a second. You recognize that name, Curly. Curly Butterfield, the legend of Curly's meat. Looks like maybe this outhouse is worth investigating. Luckily, you don't have to actually go inside the outhouse, because once you open the door, you find a map scratched onto the inside of it. It appears to lead to Coleridge Mine, just west of where you are right now. There's an incept map of the mine itself with a big X scrawled between 3 strange triangular icons. Curious. You have nothing to churn. Fires lockpicking 2. I don't think I have lockpicking 1. I have a lot of experience though. Ooh, yeah. Well, I'll raise muscle. To your horror, you see that every single cow in the Butterfield dairy herd is now an ungolith, an infernal cow spirit bound in stone. They're not dangerous unless you get near them. Before, walk among them. Oh, this is easy. I could take this guy out with one fan the hammer. Menudo geode, brass bull ring. Noodle, like the food? Sometimes a pocket of intestine remains behind when a cow undergoes the transition to an infernal ungolith, and you get one of these, a stone sphere full of boiling 3. Walk among them. Yeah, I could just fan the hammer on all these suckers. Problem. Brass bull rings. Uh-oh. I can fan the hammer on one, take a hit, and then finish the other off next. Target will be disabled for 1 round. Damage. You thin the herd a little, not enough. It can never be enough. Susie carves another notch in the stock of her rifle. Bam, bam, bam. Wow, 46. Susie's a fucking monster. Uh-oh, 3. 7, 6, 7. Take this one out first. Bam, bam, bam. Susie's a monster. Can't even get close to that damage without my skill. I want Susie to level up one more time. Oh, I just should have taken out the other one. I'm gonna take 2 hits now. Ooh. I'll bad medicine this one and finish the other one. Then Susie can finish off the bad medicined one. Yeah, 54 damage, solid. Hooray! Oh crap, there's 4. Alright. That's not good. Actually, if I do this, I have one action point. If I sniff 2 smelling salts. I can shoot this guy. Oh crap. Oh no! I gain effect angry. Just wasted 2 smelling salts too. Oh. Moves. You hear a dry cough behind you and turn to see a skeleton dressed in a moldering old tuxedo and silk top hat shuffling towards you, gesturing angrily with his walking stick. Funerally lily pinned to his lapel, gilded, as are all of his teeth. Guess he was trying to take it with him. Ooh, some free loot. Good afternoon, sir. I must say I did not expect to meet such an esteemed gentleman. Low-class environment. You perhaps lost your way. Please allow me to direct you back to civilized land. The skeleton listens carefully. You make up some directions to a random patch of nowhere, then generously tips you an entire 1 meat. You accept it graciously since he didn't notice you snagging the gold lily off his lapel when you had your hand on his shoulder. Sweet. Gilded lily. Oh, 3 moxie? Compared to 2 spell damage? Oh, hell yeah. You know, they say this is not a thing you should do, but it looks pretty great. Ellsbury. Oh, wait, that's right. Your locker contains one of those mining helmets with a lamp on it and a bottle of laudanum. Nope, don't want this. Like my sloppy top hat. Tie a rope to the crossbeam. Climb down. Climb up. Climb down. Fine. I must have a lot of experience right now. 200? Not bad. Drawing medicine's pretty fucking good. Get I ready. This is the spot Curly's toilet notes mentioned. There is a compass buried. Curly's compass. This was Curly Butterfield's compass, but that dude must have always been lost because this thing points every which way but north. The compass needle is pointing generously northwestish. Looking at the spiral makes you feel cool. Oh god, black fluid oozes from the vein. A scabrous mass sits below it on the floor. Take the fluid. There's more meat. Don't like this one bit. Unrefined meat nugget. The slit runs the length of the meat vein. It goes in further than you expected. It's warm. You're in up to the shoulder when you feel it. Beating heart. Rip it out. Cotton item. Unrefined meat nugget. 24 meat. 15. You hate this spiral. You hate this spiral. Looking at the spiral makes you feel queasy. 99 meat, 10 XP. Oof, looks like this guy should have picked better friends. We got a pickaxe. Okay, so I need to buy more rope. Another meat vein? No, I don't. I think that's just a weird shadow. Yeah, so I gotta buy more rope. Oh darn. Northwested. I'll head back to Dirtwater. It's been a while. Oh my gosh, Cactus Bill! Didn't expect to see you around these parts. Well, I gotta admit, got a little envious when I saw you leave Boring Springs, and I gotta hitch a ride out west to see what I can see. Just look at this place, so much hustle, so much bustle. There sure is a lot of both of those. Hey, nice pot. Kindly. So, what's new? Well, to be honest, it was a profound sense of longing and loneliness. Sorry to hear that, Bill. Well, it is what it is. I was hoping I'd run across a similarly lonely cactus lady somewhere out here. Or failing that, a normal human lady looking to marry a cactus. No luck. Not yet. Of course, getting around is a bit of a challenge, but us cactuses live a long time. I'm sure I'll meet somebody. Hey, I'll keep an eye out. Heck, I sure would appreciate it. Oh, well, I'd like to send a postcard. Alright, let's have it. Write a quick note to Rufus letting him know what you've been up to and that you're okay. That'll be, oh, it's one of them prepaid ones. That'll be 0 meat then. Thanks. Dirtwater Mercantile. Oh, is this a lubricant or a lubricant? Both in a sense, because it is a can of lubricant. I'll buy it. Should have 2 shovels. Or 2 pickaxes. I don't need 2 pickaxes. Oh god, I have a lot of meat nuggets. Dale. Wanted to say hi. Hi. Well, I best be getting back to work. She coughs as if you should be doing something more important. Not a wanted poster, or a wanted poster. Accuracy is important. It says wanted, the House in the Desert Gang. The House in the Desert Gang. For mortgage non-payment, squatting, and general public nuisance. Also for murdering 2 collection agents. Last seen at the House in the Desert. Wonder if the house is named after them, or if they're named after the house. In any case, at least their location is unambiguous. Want to go after them? Yes! Take note of the location of the house, and resolve to bring the house gang to justice. Got it. Vicinity of Cavern Canyon. Dirty, rotten, paint thieves, and low-down, no-fashion sense hat vandals. Despicable. Want to go after them? Yeah. Here's the desert house. Silversmith house. Keep going where I'm going. As you dismounted and approach the house, where the bandits are holed up, you hear a voice from inside say, "What was that? Looks like you're going to have to be sneaky if you want to avoid a full-on fracas. Sneaky is my middle name." Wait, really? No, I was just kidding. Oh, stupid walking doesn't do anything here. This is sneaking. Yikes. From the sound of it, you'd say the doghouse contains an angry dog. This doghouse contains an angry dog. Weigh your options. You're not going to be able to get past it without alerting the gang inside the house. Give the dog a bone. With a knick-knack paddywhack, you achieve your aim. The dog begins contentedly gnawing the human fever. Good for him. Oh, my fingers are in the wrong spot. That's what's happening. The hinges on this gate are really rusty. If you open it, the guys inside are definitely going to hear it. Oil the hinges. Use the last of the oil in the can on the rusty hinges. The gate swings open easily and silently. Nice. Creep up to the door. You can hear the gang inside. You notice that the door jamb is busted, probably from being kicked in. There's a crude hasp made of bent nails on the door. Looks like the bandits have just been locking it with a padlock from the outside when they leave. If you had a lock, you could turn this fortress into a prison. Back off for a bit. Dirt water. This guy have a lock? No. Oh, he does. Back to the desert house. You hear a groaning noise a short distance away and investigate. A cowpoke is sitting against a rock with his leg bent in a way that seems incorrect. What happened? Dang horse threw a rod and I fell off. I got busted one of my dancing arms. Give him a ride back to Dirtwater. Help the guy onto the back of your horse and give him a lift back to town. Thank you kindly, stranger. I'd say I owe you one, but it seems doubtful we'll ever meet again. Problem. Alright, back to the desert house. I made it there this time. Gotta be... Lock him in. Quietly lock the door from the outside. Definitely got the upper hand at this point. What's your next move? Arrest them. Hey fellas, the jig is up. Muffled voice says, the law, get 'em boys, and then tarnation, we're locked in. You hear a chorus of defeated sighs. Hand over your weapons. I'll tell you what, toss out your weapons and I won't arrest you. You hear a quiet but heated discussion inside. Eventually a voice says, alright, and some pistols fall out of the window. Just kidding, I'm still going to arrest you. The voice says, aw, dang it! Round up the gang and haul them back to Dirtwater. That's the house in the desert gang, alright. All except for the house, that is. Did it get away? What? Was I supposed to? Nah, I'm just messing with you. Here's the reward. Justice is served. The house in the desert gang cell. Or kill again. Heart skips a beat as you spy a floating cow skull in the middle distance. It doesn't seem to have noticed you yet. Approach it. This thing's dead. Oh no. 7, 5 to 7. This adds 1 moxie. Bandits get caught in a vicious circle where they use guns to rob people to get money to buy better guns, to rob better people and get more money for more guns. This is a fancy 6 gun. Might even go so far as to rate it a 7 gun. I'll use the Desert Gang 6 gun. Dog has wandered off in search of some better master. Good for the dog. Yeah, I can't. Whatever. Silversmith's house. The apparatus says silver bullet making apparatus. Help yourself. Help yourself. The workbench has a little burner and crucible for melting silver things and some bullet molds. Seems pretty straightforward. There's also a vise so you could smash silver bullets into needles if you wanted to. I'll leave it for now. Door is locked. Pick a lock. Go inside. A spittoon. At least it looks like a spittoon, but it's next to the bed. It might actually be a bed fan. Investigate it. What? Really? I mean, if it's just a spittoon, that's bad enough, but it might be a bedpan. That would be way worse. Investigate anyway. I feel like maybe you aren't getting what I'm saying. We're talking about an object that someone probably uses when they wake up in the middle of the night and can't be bothered to walk to the outhouse. The best you can hope for is maybe they only use it to spit nighttime tobacco juice into it. In which case, it's only full of rancid, congealing tobacco spit. I'm investigating it. Are you even listening to me, or are you just sort of skimming past the text? Bedpan! Look, I'm pretty sure there's treasure in there and you aren't stopping me. Bedpan! Shut up, I'm investigating. Okay, fine, have it your own way. Your own filthy, disgusting way. It turns out to probably not be a bedpan, but it is definitely a spittoon, and it is definitely filled with rotting brown spit. Fish around in it. What is wrong with you? Fight me! Oh, good God. Okay. You plunge your hand in up to the wrist. It makes a gloop noise and breaks the thin skin of congealing toxins that was previously keeping the dire smell in relative check. Now you are choking in a miasma of oily, bitter chaw stink. You know that feeling you get when you're about to puke? How you get that taste way back in the rear corners of your mouth? That metallic tang by the root of your tongue? Like you're sucking on a corroded old penny? Tell me what I found already! Found a filthy slime-covered old brooch. Are you happy? I bet you're going to put it on without even washing it first. Maybe I will, so there. +3 Moxie. Oh, this is +2 everything. This brooch would be much smaller if it weren't for the thick layer of tarnish and dried tobacco spit. The bookshelf contains like 90 copies of Johnny Treeman. There's something weird about it though. It's too neatly organized, like maybe the guy was hiding something. Search for secrets. Tucked behind one of your books, you find a small envelope filled with receipts. About half of them are from a shop called the Silver Platter. It was crooked. The silversmith was selling cheap fakes. Oh well, he's gone now, and so are most of his customers. No sense in stirring up trouble at this point. Write down the location of the shop. Might come in handy. Hit the road. Shelf looks pretty picked over. Find a couple of things that still looked edible. Instant grits and club pudding. Ugh. Alright, you know what? I think that's a pretty good stopping point. I've found a lot of stuff. I'm pretty good, made quite a bit of progress. Still haven't even done the main quest yet. But I got some stuff. I got Silver Platter, Cavern Canyon next time. So, that was West of Loathing again. So I'll probably try to pick this up tomorrow, if not, hopefully soon. But, if you're here to watch, thanks for watching. Hopefully I'll see you again soon and see you next time. Later.